Hello everyone. So it's been a couple of weeks since the last episode of Volume 9 of RWBY came out, and I'm not ready to let it go yet, so I'm just going to rewatch the entire series all over again. And this time I thought it would be fun to share all of my things that I noticed in hindsight. If I miss anything, you can let me know, but I'm going to call it the Great Rewatch because I think it's going to be fun, and I want to do that. So let's do it. Let's just rewatch it. But to rewatch RWBY, you have to watch the trailers. So we're going to start with the trailers. Fun fact, I watched these trailers when they came out in 2012, and I was mind blown. I thought that it was the coolest thing. I still do. Also, if you listen to the lyrics in this first verse, it talks about Team RWBY, which if you're a fan, you know that the music is important to the series anyway. Red like roses fills my dreams and brings me to the place you Summer Rose, thus kindly I scatter. I couldn't notice that the first time. I was too taken by the atmosphere. Definitely getting Little Red Riding Hood vibes. This is probably the part that sold me. Yeah, and this is the part where I decided to be a fan. It's a gun and also a scythe. Badass. I wish they still dissipated into rose petals. So cool. Oh, I cried. The weapon's like a part of her. I love how she uses the momentum of the weapon to turn around. You would think, oh no, there's still so many. Nope. Such a badass. Slaughter. Iconic. Look at the raining cartridges. I still get so hyped every time I watch it. I love how they just reveal each character as they show their trailer. We're just going to go right into the next one. I'm going to pause on the little blurbs. So, everyone is entitled to their own sorrow, for the heart has no metrics or form of measure, and all of it irreplaceable. See, the first time I didn't hear that they said Weiss-Schnee. They could give so much story without having almost any dialogue at all. Also, I thought she was a pop star when I watched this, which makes sense. You can see the snowflake behind her. And on her back. And everywhere, basically. It's just a good little hint. Her glitz. Just like a ballerina. Or like a ice skater. This always gave me Persona vibes. Like Persona 3. I love how this is how she got her scar. It took me 3 volumes to realize that she had one. And now we're seeing the elemental magic of the dust. It's so cool. See, that was pretty badass too. I didn't always like Weiss at first, but watching her trailer again, she is such a badass. And then you can see that scar there. It's so faint that you almost think it's a shadow, but there's a lot of story there. And then her reveal. 2 more to go. Who's going to RTX this year? Because I really wanted to go and I'm not able to, but let me know if you're able to go to RTX. Oh, I'm gonna pause it. Your hopes have become my burden. I will find my own liberation. Hers was so much more direct. This trailer is just gorgeous. I love what they could do with simple colors, and there's a lot of story in the background.
Blake, it's time.
Okay.
In the Forever Fall Forest, I think it's called. Also, I wonder if that bird had to do with either crow or raven. The music for these trailers are so
Looks
high.
like we're gonna be doing this the hard way.
Don't be so dramatic.
Intruder, identify
You can see
yourself.
their emblems. I have to try not to sing along with it.
this.
Oh, you can see the snowflakes in the background. That is a Destiny company. The way that they use their weapons is so cool.
Perfect. Move up to the next car.
You can see
I'll
it
set the
crawling on the
charges.
ceiling.
What about the crew members?
What about them?
Doesn't care. That thing's a beast.
Adam! We need to get out of here.
I really, really wanted to like Adam. I did like Adam in the beginning.
Find me some time!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He just needs to blow up a little. This is so cool. That was pretty badass too. And all the rose petals again. Or actually, I think that they might have been the leaves from the trees.
Goodbye.
I remember already being so invested in the story between what was going on between those two and why she was leaving him. Because I thought that they were like an item. Or at the very least partners. Which I guess isn't not true. But like... they really knew how to grab someone's attention. And the music. It's always been one of my favorite parts of the whole series. One more to go.
Scathing eyes ask that we be symmetrical, one-sided, and easily processed, yet every misshapen spark's unseen beauty is greater than its would-be judgment. It took me a while to understand what they were trying to say here, but I love Yang's trailer. It's probably the most badass out of all four. I miss that bike too. I think it's also called Bumblebee. Up the skirt shot. I'm pretty sure that bird might have been Raven. That would be really cool. Not sure if it's confirmed. If you haven't read Roman Holiday, you should. There's a little bit of background lore about some of the characters in this club, including Junior and the Malachite twins. And of course, Torchwick and Neo.
Strawberry sunrise. No ice. Oh, and one of those little umbrellas.
Aren't you a little young to be in this club, Blondie?
Aren't you a little old to have a name like Junior?
So you know who I am. You got a name, sweetheart?
Yes, Junior, I've got several. But instead of sweetheart, you could just call me Sir.
Ooh. Love
People
it.
say you know everything. Tell me where I can find her and I'll let you go.
At first I thought that was Blake, but I guess that would be Raven.
Excuse me?
I swear,
sir!
Looks like we have an audience. This must be kind of embarrassing for you, huh? Awkward.
Listen, Blondie, sir, if you want to make it out of this club alive, I suggest you let me go now. Ugh. You'll pay for that.
Oh, Junior, I was just playing with you. Don't be so sensitive.
Look at all these guys with
let's
these
kiss and make
axes
up,
in the
okay?
background.
Huh? Okay.
Didn't you just say that she was a bit young? Yeah, you should have knew that was coming. I love the remix. So cool. These trailers hit so hard. These henchmen just get destroyed. I love how they all use their weapons to like move around. Like the momentum of it. And then there's like Dead Mouse Bear.
Melanie, who is this girl? I don't know, Milsha, but we should teach her a lesson.
No. Badass. I thought we would have seen more of them. Yeah, I think Felicia wasn't as good of a fighter as Melanie. You can see every hit. This is a real fight. Ooh, good night. She's just slinking away, holding her stomach, while he's coming up with a bazooka. I love how all weapons can be like two kinds of weapons. See, there is her semblance, but she had fiery hair before that. You don't want to rip her hair out.
Yang? Is that you?
Oh, hey, sis!
What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
It is a bit of a long story, but we never actually find out, like, what Ruby was doing there. What's she doing there? I don't know. There's so many, like, little hints to the series in those trailers, but the trailers just hype me up so much. So I am going to rewatch the entire series from the beginning, starting with the very first chapter, and that's probably going to be in the next video. I might post, like, twice a week, and we're going to go through the entire series. So join me and ride along. Let me know if you notice things that I totally missed, and I will see you next time. So, bye.